Soul Dance to the White Dragon here, beautiful souls. I thought this binary notation screen was perfect today because this is all about focus, your focus. That means changing your programming. What do I mean by that? 95% of everything humans do on this planet is directed and controlled by our subconscious mind. You want to do something. You decide to do something. You are going to do something. And then suddenly, I'm too tired. You know, I'll do that another time. Yeah, you know, I've tried this all before and it just didn't work. It is so frustrating when I get to a certain point. You know, things always go wrong. It never works. Hey, yeah, let's do this. The person didn't turn up. Why is it whenever we decide to work together, she doesn't turn up? That pisses me off. So now I can't get anything done because we have to work together. No, you know, maybe they're right. This probably was a lousy idea, and I don't know why I'm wasting my time on it. So many have said things like this don't work. Girl, you are wasting your time. Go out and get a job. We support you, you know. We support you. There's no problem there. It's just that we really don't think this is going to work. How can you possibly make money doing these sorts of things? Who's going to pay for that? Shamanic tarot reading. You want to give people readings. You want to go on social media, Facebook or wherever it is to do things like that? Who is going to pay that? Who is going to pay that kind of money that you're charging? You know, you're right, you know. I don't know why I'm wasting my time. I really don't know why I'm wasting my time. Yeah, let me go do something that will bring in more money. And these are the thoughts that begin surfacing, and they just get worse and worse the more you focus on what is not working. The more you focus on other people's opinion. I keep telling you, ladies and gentlebirds, other people's opinions are for shit. They are irrelevant. They do not concern you. Other people's opinions are their business. That's it. That is it. So when you decide that you want to do something, when you decide that you are going to do something, when you decide 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all right, let's do this. You get up and you start. But the old programming, which was involuntary on your part, but you absorbed it all by the time you were 5, the old programming starts bringing up thoughts about What do you think you're doing? You're wasting your time. And all those sorts of things. What you have to do is this. Demand that your mind brings you something, more positive thought or more uplifting thought. That's one way to change that. The next thing that you can do, which is number 2, because all of those things are limiting, is decide to push through it. I am going to do this no matter what my mind is saying. That means that you have to take action immediately. Not in 5 minutes, not in 10 minutes, but right away. You must take action immediately. You must start. The limiting beliefs, the false beliefs, they continue. You need to understand that your mind does not stay still. You, the human being, are connected to the global mind field. And it is all a fucking minefield when you are not paying attention to what you are doing. So the third option, in order to push aside, negate the limiting belief or the false belief that is stopping you from moving forward, you sit down, you give yourself 5 minutes, and you think, what is it do I really want to do? What do I want to accomplish? And why do I want to do this? The why has to be so persuasive that you get up, you get off your ass and do it. You start. Number 4, which is the most obvious. You decide that you're going to do something. You get up and start. You start. You start. That really should have been number 1, but that's not how my mind works. Because for me, when something is obvious, I just accept this as such, and I just get started. But that should have been number 1. You get up and start. Because you are responsible for your thoughts. You are responsible for what you take into your mind. Forget about what's already recorded in your subconscious, because it's always going to be there until you decide to erase them and replace them. This is not the subject of this Facebook Live. So let me pause there to remind you all. I have a fantastic workshop coming up on the 7th of July. That workshop is practical techniques that you can use that I've been talking about and sharing for the last 2 years to change stress to serenity. That workshop is going to last maybe 90 minutes to 2 hours. The link is down below. That's one. It's also on the event page of my Facebook page right up top. The next event is the free, I'm offering free sessions of a new process from the Dragons of Andromeda. That is going to leave you feeling so revitalized, so fresh, feeling so fantastic. It's 30 minutes long. Look up top, you'll see the event. It says happening now. And book yourself a session. It's free, and it really is going to significantly impact your life in a very positive way. So, moving right along, beautiful souls. You are in control of your mind at all times. How are you going to know when your subconscious mind is making you feel lousy? Just that. By paying attention to how you feel, you stop. I got this from Louise Hay. I didn't come up with it. Most of what I talk about, I didn't come up with it. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. So I'm just sharing what I learned and what I practice. You need to make it a pattern or a habit to stop or pause during the day every hour. Put it on your phone and ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? This is important. This makes you more aware of you and what's happening in you. Because then you can follow the thread back, follow the breadcrumb trail back to what you were just thinking or what you were thinking 30 minutes ago, an hour ago, that caused you to feel the way you feel. You can change it. So I'm going to end by saying this. You can reprogram your mind. That means you have to be on guard. That means you have to stop listening to the shitty conversations. That means, ladies, you have to stop tittering is what I call that. When you hear other people talking shit, don't stop, don't hang around, don't listen, you walk away. It's either that or you say, hey, listen, I don't care for this type of conversation, so could we change the subject? If you are accustomed hanging around with these kind of people who bring up subjects that you do not like, that second suggestion that I made is not going to go down well. So you need to shift your butt and walk away. Anything, any interaction, any conversation that doesn't uplift you, walk away, shut it down, cut these people off. Do not participate. Listen, don't even say good morning. Because what is going to happen is as soon as you interact, you are going to be connecting to their energy, which you don't want. This is something, ladies, that you have to practice. Fuck what anyone else thinks. The only person's opinion that matters is yours. I repeat. The only person's opinion that matters is your own. And the suggestions that I just made in the last 2 minutes, those things are called drawing boundaries. You don't want to allow, invite any sort of negative energy, there's enough floating around elsewhere, into your field, because it is going to impact you negatively. How are you going to become aware of your own energy? The only way that I know is through meditation. Meditation must become your medication, ladies. So on that note, remember the workshop and the free sessions, and beautiful souls. Follow for more. Ciao.